Hey, what's going on, guys? Paul Farmer here from what is this? Freedom Project Live. Sometimes got too much going on in my mind, but Freedom Project Live. Welcome. Let's see here. This is episode 88, and I'm going to keep this one short because I got a meeting I got to get to in just a little bit. But I wanted to get on here and share this with you. So the reason. Okay, so the topic today is basically. I'm going to give you a tip how you can walk away from your job. It's sooner than you probably even imagine. Hey, what's up, Lawson? So I just put in on my Facebook wall this morning. I put this post and I talked about how you could walk away from your job if that's something you want to do. If that's not something you want to do, don't even worry about it. But if that's something you want to do, pay close attention because I'm going to share with you one simple thing you can do that's going to get that, make it more concrete, make it more real, and actually make it happen. So, I talk to people all the time. Like I'm talking to people just every day, and I talk to a lot of people that are struggling. They're just not really making much money on the line. They're not really getting anywhere, and they usually tell me. Like I'll ask them, so is this something you want to do to earn a full-time income? And they'll usually tell me, yes, it is something that I want to do in time, right? And my next question is, well, have you set a date? Have you written down a date when you're going to go full-time, when you're going to walk away from your job? Have you written out your notice, your 2-week notice? Have you written that out yet with that date? So what I find happens when people don't do this kind of thing is it's like a fantasy. It's like, oh, hey, one day, if everything goes the way I want it to go, I'll be able to leave my job. And we both know it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It's just a fantasy, and you're never going to, until you actually put it down on paper and you look at it and you commit to it, most likely it's not going to happen because you're not going to do the things you know you need to do to get there. And what you expect, so whatever it is you expect, so if you expect to keep working forever, if you expect that you're never going to be able to leave that job because it's too hard, right? It's too hard, it's too challenging, then that's what you'll get. But if you expect, hey, let's just throw a date out there. Let's throw a date out there. Let's go 1 year from today. Okay, let's go. So on April 10th, 2020, that is my last day at my job. And you put that down, that's going to happen. And the reason it's going to happen is because you wrote it down, you made a commitment, and now you're going to go out and do the things you know you need to do. And most likely it's going to happen before the date you even wrote down. Because here's the deal, okay? It's not that difficult. Now, if you're earning over $100,000 at your job, that's more of a career, not a job. But if you're earning that much or more, it might be a little more challenging to get to a level of income where you could actually walk away from that kind of income, right? But if you're earning what I believe the majority of people are earning out there in the United States, I don't have any stats, but I talk to a lot of people and I kind of get a good idea of where they're at. It's anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 a month is what they need to walk away from their job. And that's actually, it's a very doable thing. And it's a very realistic thing as long as you have a wealth vehicle for starters. Okay. So for starters, you got to have a wealth vehicle. And other than that, you need to really go to work with that wealth vehicle. You got to use it. You can have a Ferrari sitting in the garage, but if you don't have any gas in it, it's not going to go anywhere. So you have to do the activities on a daily basis. So I say it like this: whatever you put into your job, you need to put into your business. Honestly, you need to go bigger than that. You need to put more focus and more attention on your business, because a lot of people at their jobs, they just kind of twiddle their thumbs. They waste so much time. They're not really that productive. It's just they're there because they have to be there because they want to get a paycheck, but they're not really doing a whole lot. Just what I'll leave that alone. But because I don't know what job everyone has, I just stuff I've seen. But I'm just letting you know, okay? So you can do this. You can totally make this a reality. The wealth vehicle I use, the green check mark, it made it a reality for me. Now, I'm going to let you know that I wasn't blessed to have a job to go to, okay? I had to do it without a job. I was laid off from my teaching job. I didn't have a job. So I had to get to a point where I was just freaking desperate. And I'm like, I'm just going to make this thing happen no matter what. And that's where I had to get. And that's where I feel, well, I know because I witness this all the time. When you have a job, you're not as hungry as you are when you don't. And I'm not telling you to go quit your job, but for some people, they need to get that damn hungry to be able to get ahead. Because otherwise, they're like, well, I have a job, I have income coming in, and you're not hungry enough because you have income coming in, because things are taken care of. And even though it's like just kind of okay, even though you wish it was better, but it's kind of okay, you accept it. It's okay. Oh, and then you have your side business. It's like, oh, well, treat it like a hobby. One day, maybe it will replace what I'm doing over here. That ain't going to happen. Not until you take it seriously, not until you commit, write down the date you're leaving and go to work. And I promise you, when you do that and you do the things, the income producing activities every single day, I talk about some of these in these videos. I have a private group, a VIP group, where I really go more in depth in this stuff and tell you exactly what you should be doing on a daily basis to grow your business. That's what I've done. So I just share that with you. It's totally doable. I literally went from making $50. Now, this is not the start of when I came online, but I'm just saying, in the company I'm with right now, I literally went from making $50 in a week to making over $2,000 in a week, okay, within a 3-week period. I was able to create a consistent full-time income within 3 months, okay? So nobody can tell me that it's not possible. A lot of it is belief. A lot of it is we just don't believe that it's ever going to happen for us. Because we don't believe it's ever going to happen, we never take the actions that are required to do so. So you always got to be working on your mindset. One of the things is write down your goals. So that's what I got. You got to get hungry. You got to get committed. And if that's something you want to happen, if you want to walk away from your job, that's how you do it. And again, I wasn't blessed to have a job, and I still believe, just wrapping this up, I still believe it's a huge crutch for many people. I talk to people all the time and they have a job and they're like, oh, I just want to leave it. And, but they're not doing enough. There may be I talked to someone yesterday. What are you doing to build your business? Oh, I post on Facebook. Oh, okay. So you post pictures on Facebook and you expect to be able to make enough income to walk away from your job by posting pictures on Facebook. Like, it doesn't even make sense. No, that's not going to happen. So, and I hear these examples all the time, but I promise you, when you are positioned to earn the most money. So for me, with my opportunity, what I do, my wealth vehicle, I am positioned to earn $1,520 per customer. $1,520 per customer. I'm also positioned to earn 50% matching bonus on whatever my team earns at a certain membership level. Okay, so 50%, whatever they earn, they go out and earn $1,000. I get 500 just because you have a number of people doing that. That starts adding up. I get bonuses when people purchase other products as well. So that's a wealth vehicle. I have other things I do as well that I don't really advertise, but because I've built them up, they produce income. So for example, today I had 5 different commissions come in this morning completely passively. I haven't done anything with this forever, but because I built it up over time, now it's paying me. And this happens all the time. I have all kinds of things that are bringing income in, but that didn't happen overnight. I had to really go to work with it. You got to have a wealth vehicle. And then from there, we can expand on that. Okay. So Without being redundant, I'm going to end it right there. If you'd like to learn more about my VIP group, if you'd like to be a part of my VIP group, I got recorded training, live training. I teach you exactly what you need to know how to do to be able to create full-time income or extra income, whatever it is you want to do. But that's in my VIP group. All you got to do is click on the green check mark, and that will take you into my wealth vehicle. Once you become a member of my wealth vehicle, then you'll get an email from me or a message from me, some sort, smoke signal, something, and I'll get you in that group. I've also decided, for those that don't want to be a part of my wealth vehicle for whatever reason, I've come up with a way that I believe is fair to everybody to be a part of that group. Because I've had a lot of people come to me and want to be in that group, but I was like, well, this is the way. This is the only way to do it. And I believe I've come up with a way that is fair to everyone. And because I can't just give away the information for free. It's not. I've made thousands and thousands of dollars with what I teach. So anyway, that's it. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.